@DarkSVSteer on Twitter has seen the scripts for episode 2 through 10 of season 1 of House of the Dragon and has been giving some great quotes and scenes, including some scenes that didn't make the cut in season 1. The one I want to talk about this video is a conversation between Rhaenyra and Jace that would have taken place in episode 10. So we know up until Luke is killed by his war criminal uncle, Rhaenyra is contemplating whether she should fight for the Iron Throne or forge a way of peace. We know this is in no small part to the prophecy that Viserys had shared with her. She has to make a decision between maintaining a strong Targaryen family to face the coming threat, or protect her claim to the throne and also her children. From a deleted scene, while Rhaenyra is considering her options, her son Jacaerys approaches her to try to sway her in the direction of fighting. So really quick, I'm going to read the script posted by the Twitter user here. Jace says, "Daemon wants to fight for us. Rhaenyra's eldest, Jace, has come to find his mother in deep contemplation." Jace continues, "I wonder, will you?" Rhaenyra looks up at him. "I will always fight for my family, but this is not as simple as one or the other." Jace responds, "It could not be simpler. If you accept Aegon's terms, you will forfeit my life and Luke's and Joff's." Rhaenyra looks at him quizzically. Jace continues, "If you do not claim the throne, we will be taken hostage, or sent to the wall, or put to the sword. I do not know which fate will await us, but I do know they will call us bastards first." Rhaenyra counters back, "Alicent gave her word that you would be treated kindly." To which Jace says, "The word of a usurper means little and less." In the yard below, Daemon can be heard shouting for a fallen knight to get up and to come at him again. He prowls the fighting ground like a tiger protecting his den. He calls them out, taunting them, a cruel avenger. Jace and Rhaenyra reach stalemate. The conversation ends in silence. I'm not sure if this deleted scene would be better if it was left in. I think Rhaenys already let Rhaenyra know that the Greens were coming for her children, and that was something that Rhaenyra was weighing. However, the message from Alicent may have temporarily swayed Rhaenyra into thinking the Greens might not murder her children, and therefore making her lean more towards agreeing to Aegon retaining the throne. Because Rhaenyra still has hope, especially with the last encounter with Alicent at the family dinner, that they can still be friends and Alicent isn't all evil. Though it is obvious to others, if Rhaenyra accepted the terms, others on the Green Small Council would find a way to kill all her children regardless of how Alicent felt or the terms made. Her and her children are just too much of a threat to Aegon II and then Aegon II's heirs. At best, Rhaenyra's boys would be treated like absolute trash by Alicent's boys, because Jace is right. They will declare them bastards to further discredit them and push them away from being worthy of the Iron Throne. Then there's the worry that anyone that marries Rhaenyra's children may then want to push for them to take the throne, given it now elevates their own family and puts their blood on the throne. So there's just too many threats for keeping the boys completely free. Given how raging pissed Rhaenyra is after Luke's death at the hands, or rather dragon, of her half-brother, I doubt Jace really needed to have this dialogue, and if they needed to cut anything, I can see why this scene was repetitive and unnecessary. But you can let me know if you would have liked for this scene to stay in, and if it could have been a big "I told you so" by Jace after Jace learns about Luke dying and returns back to Rhaenyra.